Hello and welcome, viewers. EvilDoUsHarm here, bringing you an easy way to make some coins and, more importantly, get you ready for the team of the season coming out next month, but more on that later. First and foremost, if you haven't already thought about selling your team, you might want to start thinking about that, because as soon as the team of the season drops, coming up here in May, just the entire market is going to crash miserably. In theory, it should be 4 times as bad as when the team of the year came out, and the odds of it recovering are slim to none because we are coming up on the end of FIFA 13 and the beginning of FIFA 14. So you're probably asking, if I sell my team, how am I going to win any games? God, I'm going to suck, it's going to be miserable, Well, you probably will lose every game if you play online. Now, here's the catch. Single player seasons is still on there, and it offers the same rewards as an online season in the fact that it offers gold packs for a reward. Now, you really don't need to field a strong team to get that. The easiest one's on professional to world-class difficulty, which for some people might be hard, but for most people, not much of a challenge. But it is hard enough to give you a little bit of fun, so you don't feel like you're just walking through people on amateur. So, how do you field a team for this? Well, the main thing I do, and what I'm showing you here, is the discard value technique. What you're going to see is that you can buy players in any formation, in any league, really, that are gold level, for 400 coins, buy it now, or 700. Now, why is this important? Because after you're done playing with them, you can discard them for only a 100 coin loss. Now, that might seem like, I just buy contracts for 350, but the thing is, you only get 13 games out of it. You get a 7 games out of a discard value player, which is basically 100 extra coins that you're saving every time. Not to mention the fitness cards that you'd have to buy or the extra game you'd have to play to get your fitness back up. So, as you can see, Min Division 1 for single player seasons only have 1 game left. I'm about to go into it. And yeah, it's against Real Madrid on world-class difficulty, as you'll see in a moment. And it really is probably the most challenging of the games you're going to play. Now, it's not impossible, it's only world class. There's 2 more difficulties higher than it, and those are in the 5,000 coin tournament. A bit about the skill drill here real quick though. If you do try and complete this one, or you play it and you don't succeed and you get the little registering your score thing to record your high score or whatever, as soon as you start the game, for some reason this one in particular likes to kick you out of the EA servers. So if you've been noticing that, you might want to just skip through it like I did, not try it. So anyway, we're going to move on to talking about the team of the season. Yeah, the other thing I'm talking about in this video. And so team of the season comes out in May every year. And last year, anyway, going off of last year's, it was May. So you're going to notice players from the big leagues, Serie A, Barclays, League One, BBVA, the big leagues, all of their prices of players are going to probably drop. Team of the year kind of proved it wrong, but I mean, when I say probably, it's like 100% likely, because there's going to be at least 4. Because in addition to the major leagues, like last year they combined a couple leagues like Serie A and League One, I think they did, but this year I'd imagine they do the same. Plus there's a silver League One, silver and bronze, and then there's a most consistent of all players that didn't get an inform last year. So those are all going to come out in May, so it'll probably be like 5 straight weeks of just all informs of really, really good players, which basically means people are going to sell their high-valued players, their favorite players, whatever, to make up money to get the inform versions. Now, the inform versions in themselves, I don't remember being as expensive as the team of the year ones are this year. I remember, I think a Falcao, this is like 91 team of the year card last year was going for like 280 maybe on PS3. And his team of the year this year is going for $1.4 million. So his prices and all other prices are going to drop miserably, which is why you need to sell your team now. I mean, I tried to make a subtle point of it earlier in the video, but now is the time to sell. Since it will be coming out in May, and EA likes to throw a few curveballs, as you already have known from just playing the game. So they might release it end of April, and all your players that you're holding on to right now, yeah, worth nothing. So this is why I'm recommending you sell your team now. Not because I'm going to pick them up. Sell them for like 10 to 15% more than what you bought them for. Some idiot will come through in the night and pick them up that isn't thinking or something. Or some guy will impulse buy and be like, ooh, shiny card, buy now. Oh, another thing to point out in these games, as you can see here, is you can play as the goalie. If you were ever good as goalie last year in FIFA 12, you can set it to assisted and basically just flick the analog stick around and make every single save. and it's really easy. But back to the team of the season. Lots of people going to be making stupid decisions with their players and holding on to them, and just it's also a great time to pick up your team is when it comes out. If you're not going to have enough money for a team of the season card, then just might as well buy the regular cards that are going to be dropping. I'd say their prices will probably drop 40 to 50% on it's probably a little too high. Maybe 30-35% would be my predictions. And right here you see I get scored on. So it really does. It is a competitive game the way these work out anyway. So looking at the possession and crap, you see I've got four shots, 3 on goal, 51% possession. So, keeping good ball, but through the video you saw I was keeping it in their half most of the time. But anyway, we're going to move on to the comeback we stage here and continue talking about the team of the season. Now, when the team of the year came out this year, it was about a 10 to 15% drop across the board on all of the players, basically every player. And Messi and Ronaldo each also dropped 25%, which is a noticeable thing to catch. They're just using Ultimate Database, just checking it daily. So, but then right after it, their prices went up another 25% above that. And I'll just point out right here, I don't have the penalty kick bar thing on my screen. It's too small or something. So I didn't even know where I was kicking the ball during this. I was pretty pumped when it went in. But back to the Messi and Ronaldo thing, I was getting pretty excited. I thought they were going to drop all the way down to where they were last year, and I was going to be able to pick them up, but didn't happen. But that should happen this time around. As I said, it should be about a 35% drop across the board. Now, moving on to the rest of this game here. Score again here with a nice little bit of build-up play. And, yeah. So, basically, this is how you're going to prepare for the team of the year. Sell your players off and play these games through. So, you'll see the last goal here in a minute, and I'll just stop talking for that to go through. And he puts it in the back of the net. And, yeah, that's the final goal of the game. The result is 3-1 final, as you'll see here in a second. But, yeah. So this whole video has been about the price drop, what's going to happen, what to expect, and all that. But the real bit of this video is the how you're going to make money without your good team. You can't win the Division 1 in online, so we saw here you can win it with a single player and still get the same rewards as you would in Division 1. Now there's 4 different tournaments. I'll flick through them here in a minute, but after you complete a tournament, you get to pick another one, or not tournament, it's season. You get to pick another one. And the one you pick, each has a different ward, each just has different difficulties and all that. So depending on how good you are, you're probably better than me, maybe you're worse than me. If you're worse than me, you're out of luck. Well, maybe you could play the other one and scrape by, but if you're really good, there's the 5,000 coin tournament. But anyway, profit margin on these is actually really not that bad. So you've got the one I was doing, which is for 2,000, and it's really quite easy anyway for me. And then there's the 3,500, a 2,500, and a 5,000 one. Now all of those are they're not difficult really at all. But you just need to be good at FIFA and have a good enough team to take them on. Basically, I'm talking about the 5,000 one. The lower ones though, not much of a challenge. You can do them with a discard value team. But anyway, as you can see, you get a gold pack at the end of this. And the gold pack probably has crap in it. I'm actually going to start saving mine after this video for when the team of the season comes out, and I hope to put one. Maybe you would like to do the same, but got a bunch of contracts. If I wanted to sell everything in this pack, I would have ended up getting about 4,000 profit, which really isn't bad. So we got the 2,000 plus the 4,000 from that. 10 games at 500 coins a game is 5,000. So that's 5,000 plus 4,000 plus, 2,000? Comes out to 11,000, and the team costs you 4,400. So that is a total of about 8,000 profit, 7,000 profit every time you do this. Now it takes about 2 hours to do it, so it's about 3,500 profit. Now if you do the harder difficulty one, it's about 5,000 profit every time you go, an hour every time you go through it. And I almost forgot, after you're done playing with the team, you just quick sell it away, and that gives you 3,300 back of the 4,400 you spent on it, which just simple math is great savings, and it's really only 1,000 loss at the end. So your profit in this case would have been about 10,000. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. I'd really like it if you learned something. Maybe it'll help you become better trader, better something. I'll probably be doing more videos like this about trading, about the market, about things like that. And but until then, this has been EvilDoUsHarm signing out.